going on, everybody? Is this thing on? Of course it is. Hey, happy Thursday, 518. Once again, it's BJ Schwinghammer for Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight. I'm the new host. For people just starting to hop on this podcast, because I'm on it now, and there probably isn't a ton, but if there are, this podcast is where we take the weekend of music, the plethora of music in the 518 area code and a little bit beyond, and we pluck certain places, certain artists out, and just spotlight them. Put the spotlight on them for a little bit, and everybody seems to enjoy it, and it's an awful lot of fun. So, welcome to all the newcomers. All right, so Thursday, happy friggin' Thursday. Thursday's got a few things going on, as it usually does. We've got at 6 p.m. at No Fun in Troy, and everybody knows I love No Fun. Oh, and by the way, there's so many places, there's so many amazing places to listen to music around us that I try not to concentrate on any of them. No matter how much I will love a venue, I try not to spotlight it too much, because then somebody else misses their chance. All right, that being said, being said for today, No Fun in Troy, and I love No Fun so much. What an awesome crew of people. At No Fun at 6 p.m., they've got the usual. It sounds a little bit heavier. You got some punk, you got some hardcore kind of sounds kicking out of it. You've got Haywire, you've got Juicebox, All for All, and Sunblock. The latter is actually who we are playing a song for. So let's start off this podcast with something with some weight to it, something a little bit heavier. All right, and this is Sunblock. The song is Baggage Claim off their 2024 album, Enemies at All Times, or as they lovingly call it, EAAT. All right, so here we go. Baggage Claim.
Attitude changed. It's positive.
Once again, that was Baggage Claim by Sunblock from their 2024 album, Enemies at All Times. Thanks so much, guys. I like that song. I really do. They got some really good stuff on this album. You should definitely take the time to listen to it. Got some great stuff coming out of Albany. All right, up next for Thursday, Cafe Lena, Saratoga Springs at 7 p.m. Sydney Worthley, who I had the pleasure of seeing not too long ago at the Shirt Factory's Thursday night market and food truck, which is also coming up this evening, of course. And it was actually a fairly dead day. There wasn't a lot of people, and she was just up there, and she was playing her heart out and just kicking so much ass. And by the end of it, a lot more people had joined at the picnic tables, and what a great show she put on. So, Sydney, thanks for doing that. And yes, we are putting on a Sydney Worthley song. So this song is called Bend, off the 2024 album, It Was Nice While It Lasted. Here we go.
Surrender.
right, that was Sydney Worthley with Bend off her 2024 album. It was nice while it lasted. And as far as just like, you know, those indie rock albums, that is just one of those start to finish kind of albums. You can just pop it on, do whatever you're doing, you know, and just consume the whole album, and it's so good. So thank you, Sydney, for putting that one out, and I can't wait until the next one's on the horizon. And because it is Thursday, we are going to check in with James Mullen and House of M Entertainment. He doesn't need a whole lot of introduction at this point, but I figured I'd give him some anyways. So James, why don't you tell us what's going on, man?
Hey, BJ, great to hear from you as usual. Like he said, it's James from House of M Entertainment up here in Glens Falls, telling you what we've got planned for this Thursday at the Metroland stage at Rock Hill Bakehouse as part of the Thursday night market and food truck corral all summer long up at the Shirt Factory. Last week, Cersei really brought the house down, and we were so excited to have a Hall of Fame act grace the stage. This week, we've got 3 bands coming at you for an awesome punk rock night with local punk rock heavyweights, The Hauntings and The Snorts, along with alt punk rockers, Modern Natives coming all the way from the Hudson Valley. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be flush with DIY punk show vibes. Come on out and start a mosh pit in the grass. Back to you, BJ.
All right, Mr. Mullen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, House of M Entertainment. You can go on Facebook and just look up House of M Entertainment, and there it is. If you're on Insta, you put on House of N_518. You know, you can reach out, see what's going on. You can also reach out to see if you would like to get into one of James' many services they provide at House of M Entertainment. Yeah, there's so much that they do. Okay, what's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got, I put some jazz in because, you know, I always love me some good jazz. And they're going to be playing some good jazz over at the Van Dyke Music Club in Schenectady. And at 7:30, you have an exciting album release from Caitlin Fay, whose last album release was in 2013, and she just decided to get back to the drawing board. The new album is called Cockeyed Optimist, and we're going to listen to that right now. So, Caitlin Fay, off the new album, Cockeyed Optimist, and this song is Worthy.
Anyone can see you are worthy. Anyone can see but you. Step back and review your life. All the love and all the strife. Still believe it's true. You're worthy. What does it mean to be worthy? What is required of you? Just being here right now, breathing in, breathing out, nothing more to do. You're worthy. Quiet your mind. You are enough. Quiet your mind. You are enough. reclaim your life from the dark into the light. Please believe it's true. You're worthy. You're worthy. La da da, la da 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 da, la da
All right, that was Worthy off the new album, that Cockeyed Optimist from Caitlin Faye. Caitlin, she really did a good job on this album, and Worthy is such a good song, and you should definitely check it out. Yeah, so check that out. Speaking of checking stuff out, Our Band Show, you know it, you love it. If you've ever sought out anything they've done, you've probably seen more than a few of your favorite local bands being featured on Our Band Show. So last week was Camtron 5000, which was so awesome. But if you want to know what's going on, I'm not really the one to tell you at this point, so I'm going to hand it over to Our Band Show. Guys, tell us what's up.
Thank you, BJ, and welcome in to Our Band Show. Patrick W. Huber here to let you know we are still riding high off the collaboration with Unsigned518 on episode 30 of our show. I'm so happy Andy suggested the multi-genre showcase. If you remember, last week on the Spotlight, my co-producer, Chris, shared Camtron 5000's In This House. Cam represents the innovative rappers from the 518 area. It was great to hear some of the hip-hop the Albany scene has to offer. For this week's Spotlight, I want to turn your attention to the acoustic act that blew our mind. Little Saints is comprised of Natalie and Andy Arnold, who are pure musicians to the core. Sometimes they play as a duo or expand into a bigger ensemble. Regardless, their music stands out with its possible hints of Hawaiian and French influences. We asked them on the show to discuss their creative process.
Going off Pat's point, it's a perfect segue here. I wrote down, I hear notes of indie, folk, slight hints of jazz in some of the leads that are being laid down. But then I also get some sounds that are almost like contemporary French or contemporary Hawaiian. It feels very all over the map. Very truly an amalgamation of an eclectic palette. Speak to that, please. I want to know how the sound comes together.
Such a great question.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of either what I'm listening to. I've never listened to French music. Well, I don't want to say never.
You've seen Ratatouille.
But
sounds like that.
To elaborate on that, I felt the chord progressions oftentimes gave me like a La Vie en Rose style feel.
Ooh,
in some areas.
Yep.
Some of those steps that you guys take to get down to the root or such.
that would be Andy.
Yeah, that's getting bored in my bedroom playing the same chord progressions and trying to find the spaces in between whatever chords are either on the song I'm already playing or trying to write. I kind of have I don't know if you'd say good or bad habit of over-complicating things occasionally. I've been known to think that every song needs to have the maximum information in it when it definitely does not. So I've kind of worked to try to pull some of that back, I guess, and operate more just on sound and instinct rather than like numbers, figures, and proof that I know a couple things about the instrument, I guess.
You got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
I love that.
We really enjoyed talking to Little Saints on the show. Truly fantastic guest. And this week, we really wanted to spotlight their song, Bad Intentions, recorded live on Our Band Show.
This next song is called Bad Intentions. It's about not knowing what to do in your life, and then you kind of take a shot in the dark, and sometimes it's wrong. You're like, oh, I'm doing good things for myself. And then you're like, wait a minute, not so much. It's called Bad Intentions.
I'm truly satisfied listening to their music again. Can't wait to start mastering the video and audio from this showcase in the upcoming weeks. We want to thank everyone that made the showcase a great episode. That includes Little Saints and Camtron 5000, alongside the bands Arrow Through Me and New Monarchy. Of course, Andy, you had a big role in this, and we thank you too. For more information, check out our YouTube channel, our Instagram account, at Our Band Show, or check out the website, ourbandshow.com. BJ, back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Our Band Show. I will always say it's one of the best things about music in the 518. They do so much incredible and necessary work, so thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You can find them on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, a ton of stuff on YouTube, or you can just go to www.ourbandshow.com. Check out what they do. If you haven't done it yet at this point, just go out and do it. I'm going to tell you this every week, and for a very good reason. So yeah, check them out. And, oh man, we got to round it off with our Metroland Now's Hot Single of the Week, a list cultivated by TJ Foster. It's usually a month ahead, so what we're listening to in July was actually put together in June. So keep that in mind when you listen. And our hot single of the week is from a band called Head Sound, and the style of music is called shoegaze. And you go, well, what's shoegaze? Well, listen to the song. Duh. Come on, guys, catch up. All right, so Head Sound, the hot single of the week is Hyperion. So, here we go. Check it out. Hyperion from Head Sound.
There's no
All right, that was Hyperion from Head Sound. You know, that song it's a 5-minute song, but if you get into it so easily, and it does not seem like a 5-minute song because it just takes your brain on a nice little ride, and all of a sudden it stops and you go, holy shit. That was the quickest 5 minutes. Such a good song. I love it so much, guys. Thanks for putting that one out. Yeah, and once again, Metroland.com, they do the Hot Single of the Week. They do so much. So if you go to Metroland.com, you will be inundated with so much stuff. It's not just music, it's art. It's all sorts of things and happenings and goings on in the 518. You should absolutely check it out. You can go to www.themetroland.com. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, and you know what? Let's say you're just walking around and feel like reading some stuff. Don't ever forget the Metroland is back in its physical form. So there's so many places. There's more places being added every day. So you can go pick up your physical copy. And if you are still one of the people that can't find one around your area, just reach out. Just go to themetroland.com, go to contact, let people know. Hell, message me, on Weekend Spotlight with no E's on Instagram. So Weekend Spotlight with no E's, that's where you find me. Let me know. I can reach out to people. We all know each other for the most part, because having a physical copy in your hand, it brings me right back to earlier days. All right, well that's it for me. It's time to go. Thank you so much for getting on the podcast and listening to me jabber on. Thank you so much for listening to the artists and albums that I've picked out for you to listen to. I'm sure they appreciate it as well. And I will see you next week, and I'll be right here for you. And, if you have any comments, questions, or whatever, just reach out to me on Instagram at Weekend Spotlight with no E's. I'll get back to you. I answer pretty quickly, sometimes. All right, everybody. All right, 518, you have a good weekend. We all deserve it. We all deserve a good weekend. So if you have it off, enjoy the weekend. If you don't have it off, just get through your work as fast as you can, then enjoy it. I'll see you next week. I'll see you later, 518. You stay cool.
I'm calling shotgun. Where's the party tonight? Let's take a ride with Swinghammer driving. It's the Weekend Spotlight.
Weekend Spotlight is a production of Unsigned518 and part of the Metroland Now network of podcasts. Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight is produced by Andy Scullen and hosted by BJ Schwinghammer. Look for new episodes every week at themetroland.com and everywhere you stream podcasts.